Yeah, so my name's Paul Hinchley. I'm what's known as the Technical and Operations Manager here at the Cambridge American Cemetery. I've been here for 33 years in various positions, from starting off as a gardener and then being promoted to the senior gardener, and then a few years ago promoted to what we call the OTM, the Operations and Technical Manager. And I oversee everything that happens in the maintenance side of things at the cemetery, from the grounds and the buildings and the facilities, and manage a team of about 10 to 12 when we're fully staffed, including seasonal help, which we haven't yet got, but that's an overview of myself. The Cambridge American site totals about 30.5 acres, and it's really a mix of woodland, informal areas, formal areas obviously on the plots. There's 3,811 headstones. Each one has to be meticulously cleaned, maintained, trimmed round. It's quite a chore. And the site was donated by the Cambridge University. It used to be a temporary site where there was probably 3 times more graves buried here, people buried. The families get the choice whether to repatriate the bodies back to the States, and obviously about 2/3 did. So what you see here now is about 1/3 that was remaining when the cemetery was built properly as you see it now and opened in the 1956. This is what you see before you now. We've got a 4,000 square metre visitor centre, which is very interesting to see. It's all free of charge. There's no charge for anything here at the Cambridge American Cemetery, and the only days we're not open is Christmas Day and New Year's Day. That's 7 days a week. Apart from them 2 days, we're open every day. So as I said a minute or two ago, it's a multidiscipline site where everything from the buildings need managing, the facilities, the flora and fauna. As the cemetery gets older and older, more maintenance is needed and more money spent on the upkeep, especially of these buildings, which are predominantly Portland stone, which takes a lot of maintenance. At this time of year we're doing lawn renovations with the Alletts, with the Scarifying cassettes in. We've took out gigantic amounts of thatch with these new cassettes that we've bought, and it's flat out at the moment trying to get them finished so we can get them fed and aerated, and then we aim for our pinnacle really, which is in the end of May when we hold a Memorial Day ceremony. We try and have the place looking its best for that. So it's very important to, not only for the reputation of the US government, but personally for the people that have worked here, and some have worked here for over 40 years, that we maintain particularly the plots to the highest standard possible and show the utmost respect. For example, when we get a next of kin visit, we will all switch off the machinery and give these people some private space and some respect to reflect on their relative, whoever that may be to them. We have the ladies in the office do organised tours, so if they're ever out on the plots and they've got a group tour, we always switch off the machinery 20 or 30 yards before we're near them, to give them time to do their tours in a respectful way. So as I spoke about a minute ago, the main operation we do at the moment is the dethatching or the scarifying, which is when we basically try and comb out all the dead detritus and organic matter that sits in amongst the roots and the grass, just to try and open it up and to enable water to get down to the roots and air and light to get down, all in to do with the health of the grass. I say it's a gigantic operation which usually takes kind of 3 or 4 operations to complete. Obviously, if it was just a rectangular sports field with no obstacles in, that would be relatively easy. As you can see, this is not the case. With all these obstacles in, it has to be dealt with in a very nuanced way, with a particular sequence involved in completing the tasks. So I think the most rewarding part of my job is to have the sort of ethos that when I come in the morning, when I leave something in a better state than when I found it in the morning, and also although next to kin visits are now getting rarer just through, you know, time passing, when a next of kin thanks you for what you do in the care of their relative, I've seen plenty with tears in their eyes. They're that grateful to you for maintaining where their relative lays to rest, and that's very powerful.